My 3 biggest signs that you are a simp and need to fix it ASAP. So let's not even waste any time with this, guys. Let's crack right into it. So what are the 3 biggest signs that you are still simping and you're not pimping? Okay, the first sign is that you have a scarcity-based view of women. You have a scarcity-based mindset when it comes to females, when it comes to the opposite sex, which means that anytime you meet a girl and she shows you the least bit of interest, even the smallest bit of interest, you just jump right out of your seat, right? You're like, oh my God, she likes me. Oh my God, is this the one? Is she gonna be the mother of my children? Is this gonna be my next girlfriend? Oh my God, should I buy her flowers? Should I set up the next date? Oh, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. You just blow a fuse because it's like you're still living in scarcity. So anytime you meet a girl, you immediately fall in love, right? You immediately fall in love with this girl. You don't even know her. You don't even know if she's a good person or not. You don't even know if you're gonna get along with her. You don't even know what kind of background she's had yet, or how she treats other people, or if she has a stable job, or if she's has multiple boyfriends. You don't know this stuff yet, but yet here you are. You just get carried away because she showed you that much interest. Might have looked your way for more than a few seconds. Oh my gosh, she loves me. She loves me. You know, this is what happens, what commonly happens to guys when they are still living in scarcity and they have not yet achieved their abundance. And because of that, anytime they meet a new girl, right, especially a girl who is particularly attractive, an 8, 9, or 10, type of girl that I teach my students to go out in there and meet. Whenever he's up against a girl like that, who is just a little bit more attractive than the rest of the girls on the planet, he gets nervous, he gets self-conscious, like, oh my God, how's my hair? Oh, how's this shirt? Ooh, oh shoot, I should have worn my other watch today. Oh my gosh, did I take a shower? You know, he starts getting really self-conscious. Oh my God, look at this zit. Look at this zit. You know, he starts getting really self-conscious because he wants to make a good impression on this girl. And you'll notice that when you're in scarcity, like any cute girl that walks by you, she is able to remove you from your reality and suck you into hers, right? Because you lack that self-esteem, you lack that self-confidence, you lack that abundance. Because when you're in abundance with girls, believe me, you'll give 2 shits what they care, right? You will just care less. I mean, I've taken guys from newbie, complete hardcore newbie status, to pickup master. And I always remind them, remember when you were a little newbie? Remember when you were a newbie in scarcity? You couldn't go out with me until you bought the perfect pair of designer jeans. You had your shoes all shine. You made sure you got a fresh haircut. You made sure you went to the gym all week, got a good pump. You made sure you had your car detailed. It's like, dude, you couldn't go out until you did all of these little things, right? Now look at you. You could go out in boxer shorts and pick up hot women. Because why? You don't care. You know why you don't care? Because now you're in abundance. Because now you got more hot women than your phone could possibly hold. You got more hot women blowing up your phone, texting you, showing up at your door, constantly barraging you, wanting to see you, go on dates, go on trips. Now, you could care less about trying to impress women, right? And it's almost this catch-22 effect where the more you shift from scarcity to abundance, the less you care. The less you care, the less you try, the less effort you put in. And then by putting in less effort, it makes women chase you. It makes women want you because they can sense immediately this guy is not even trying. He's not even trying. What it communicates to the girl is he's achieved his abundance as a man. Now, obviously, when I say he's not even trying, there's a fine line with that, right? Because obviously, it's you can't just sit back and do nothing and be like, yep, they'll all come to me. No, you have to achieve your abundance as a man. Women can sense off of certain guys that they date a lot of girls, that they date a lot of attractive girls, right? That other girls find them attractive. It's this weird pheromone scent that you give off. And it's very hard to explain. It's almost like anytime that I've been with a really super hot girl, right? Maybe I might have spent the night with her. I went home with her. I remember last time this happened, I like left this girl's place at 3 in the morning that I met at a venue. Super hot girl from Sweden. Super hot girl. She was like model looking. She was like she was 19. She was about to turn 20, but she was 19. I remember I left her place totally in a wreck. I was wearing like my jeans. I left my shirt behind. I couldn't find my shirt or place. So I just put my jacket on. So I remember I went to a 7-Eleven that night. I was dying of thirst. Walking to a 7-Eleven with just like basically my jacket on and no shirt underneath. I didn't care. I'm there grabbing my soda, and there were like 3 girls in that 7-Eleven. They were all looking at me like I was a piece of meat. Like they just wanted like rip my clothes off. It's like the freakiest thing. And I've had other things like that happen as well. It's like where the women can just sense the pheromones off of you. They can sense the abundance off you. I mean, was I all dressed up to the nines? Was my hair perfect? No, absolutely not. My hair was a mess. I can't even describe like how gnarly I was looking. Right? I had like my jacket on. I looked like I hadn't showered in 3 days because I was rolling around with this chick in the hay all night long. And so these girls, when I saw them at 7-Eleven, looked like they were just coming from like, I don't know, like watching a late movie or something, but they did not look like the type of girls who would be looking at me like I'm a piece of meat. And I felt a little violated in a way. I was like, man, I feel kind of violated. They were just looking me up and down. Like the other 2 girls that she was with, like, cause there were 3 of them, like 2 of her friends were just staring drop dead at my crotch. It was like the most uncomfortable feeling. They were just looking right at my crotch. And you'll notice this too, that girls, when they're like sexually attracted to you, they will look down at your crotch. They just tend to do it. I've had girls do that while I'm out with girls that I'm seeing, girls that I'm dating. They'll see the girl and like, oh shit, is this a high value guy? And then they'll look at me and like look down at my crotch for a few seconds and look right back up. And there's this weird expression on their face like, right? I feel like I'm giving them like mental material for when they get home. But anyway, that is the first sign that you are no longer a simp, okay? Is that you have removed yourself, lifted yourself from scarcity to abundance, because scarcity is one of the biggest signs that you have not achieved that, and yes, you are still a simp. Okay, moving on. The second biggest sign that you are still a simp and you are not yet a pimp and you need to fix it ASAP is the fact that you still idealize women. You still pedestalize the feminine. You elevate a female status above yours, even without even knowing her. Just a lot of times, most blue pill simps, what they do is they'll elevate a female status above theirs just based on the fact that they're physically attractive. I would say most guys who have not gone red pill yet, like 99.9% of guys who have not gone red pill, do this. They elevate a woman's status above their own just for the fact that she's physically attractive. If not, just for the fact that she has a vagina. You'll see a lot of male feminists do this. Guys that go to the women's march like, oh, the feminine, she's so powerful. Oh, us evil men, and all that. They're still idealizing women because they're still stuck in that simp, blue pill, matrix delusion, right? That is clouding their ability to just see women for what they are. Just see women as people, because that's what they are. They're people. So these guys, they don't even see women as people. They see them as objects, right? They see them as objects that can make them, that they can extract positive emotions from, potentially sex from, right? I mean, all these guys at the women's march, wearing the pussy hats, these guys are not there for altruistic reasons. Let me tell you that, ladies. These guys are there to try to weasel their way into your pants. It's just the fact that they have no game, that this is their form of game. Like going to your women's march and basically not only bullshitting you, but bullshitting themselves into believing like, yes, I'm here to support women. When really it's like, no, dude, you're here to support your penis because you're trying to get laid because you can't get laid otherwise. So because you idealize women, you think this is the way to get into her pants. And ironically, these are the same type of guys that will try to shame guys like me. Like, oh, you evil pickup artist, manipulating women. It's like, no, little man, you are the one who is manipulating women because you're the one who is trying to go undercover, trying to pretend to be this fake nice guy, to be this like male feminist, to pretend to adopt their values when really you have an agenda behind it, right? Your whole purpose for doing this is to pull down her pants and stick your little pee-pee in her. That's why you're doing this. You are not fooling anybody, okay? You're not fooling anybody, you're not fooling me. Because what I teach guys is to be the best version of themselves and to have honest communication with a girl. Honest male to female, raw male to female conversation. Attraction building conversation where there's none of this agenda, none of this flying under the radar. Instead, you're being your natural born, genuine self. Okay, you're being the highest value version of yourself and you're presenting that to the girl and you're having an honest conversation with her, right? An honest interaction. Whereas you, Mr. Pussy March, is trying to basically trick your way into her bedroom. Trick your way into getting her to pull down her drawers, right? That's what you're doing. So that is the second sign that you're still a simp and not a pimp, is that you are still idealizing women. And the third and final biggest sign that you are still a simp and you're not a pimp and you need to fix it ASAP is the fact that you have no reference experience with women. And this kind of completes everything else I was talking about in this coaching video. The fact that you have no reference experience with women. Because when you have no reference experience with women, you have no reference to draw upon to move forward with. You have no reference experience of having abundance with women. You have no reference experience of never having not idealized women or not pedestalized women. You have had no other reality that you've lived in other than the reality that you have lived in, where women are the prize and you're this like beggar, right? You're this beggar in her life. Just give me female attention, give me female love. Right? You're basically this beggar because you've had no reference experience otherwise. And this is why guys who like what we're talking about in this coaching video tonight, basically these simps, will tend to hate on guys like us, guys who are not simping but pimping, guys who are on their grind, guys who don't idealize women, guys who don't have a scarcity-based view of women. They tend to hate on guys like us because they don't know what that reality is like. So for them, they just try to paint it with a broad brush and try to say that, oh, you guys are all just misogynistic, you all just hate women, you all just are, you're all just trying to like get over on women and this and that. And it's like, no, dude, we are 1,000 times more honest with women than you could ever be, because that's our reality. That is our point of reference, right? That's our experience with women. Having abundance, not idealizing women, and having women chase us, having women respect us, respect our masculine frame, right? Not constantly try to challenge us and try to act like the man in the relationship or take the lead. Our reference experiences are different. Thus, moving forward, every chick we meet out there, we expect that of them, right? We expect the chick to be feminine. We expect the chick to not be in our ear constantly, trying to berate us all the time or talk down to us or disrespect us. We expect feminine behavior from females. And because we expect that, because that's been our reference experience, right? Those are the experiences we have. That is our reality. It's basically a full circle effect. I mean, because really your thoughts create your reality, right? And it's because that's our reality, it just continues on with any woman we meet going forward. When we meet a woman, she's like, oh, so this is what this guy is about, right? He's a masculine guy and he wants a feminine girl. He wants a girl who's supportive, who's gonna smell good, look good, not chop off all her hair, right? Who's gonna act like a lady. He expects that, so I want to try to fulfill that. Because women, really, they just go along to get along, right? They go along to get along. They're not designed to really take the lead in the relationship. Men are. But because so many guys are pussies these days and they don't take the lead, the woman automatically takes on that role. And then she ends up resenting you for it, okay? She ends up resenting you for it like she does most blue pill simps, in that is when she starts cheating and acting hypergamous and all this other stuff. Your reference experience is very, very important. It's very important you create these reference experiences and you have these experiences with women that are positive from a masculine point of view, where the woman is feminine around you. She doesn't try to wear the pants. She doesn't constantly act out, get in your ear, exhaust you mentally or physically or spiritually with constant bickering or arguing or hissy fits. When you're used to dating women who don't do that and who instead act like a real woman should, it just becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy where every girl you meet after her just becomes that. Okay, she just becomes that. So those are my 3 biggest signs that you are a simp and not yet a pimp, and you need to fix it ASAP. And with that said, I'm gonna wrap up here. Feel free to drop your comments below. Let me know your experiences with this. Let me know the times where you acted like a simp, or you acted out of scarcity, or you used to idealize women and used to put them on this pedestal. Share your embarrassing stories below. I love to read them, guys. I love to hear them. And you know what? We've all been there. I've been there too. So feel free to share. And until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Do not forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm when you guys subscribe. So please make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. And for all you guys who want to support my work and all of this insanely incredible red pill, gold pill, platinum pill, diamond pill content that I'm teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, baby. Dime pieces. Okay, I teach you how to do this in my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery. And right now it's only still $1 for that entire first month. Okay, it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. And this is the absolute best way to support my work and show that you love me and show that you dig what I'm doing and support my channel. And it helps me help other men. Okay, it does help me help other men. It helps me build a community even larger to get this content out to even more guys so that, you know what? We could save other men. Okay, so jump into 7 months to mastery. It's only $1 for the entire first month, as I said, and it's really easy to get signed up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video as I sign out from home. That's right, I'm at home, and you can even see Gizmo over there in the distance, laying in his bed out there, and I'm sitting here in the other section of the living room and shooting content, which I rarely do at home. I really like to shoot at home because obviously there's this echo here, right? I have a lot of echo going on here, and I prefer to shoot on the road. It's very rare I shoot at home, but I'm just doing it because I'm here and I'm getting ready to take another trip in a couple of weeks, and also because it gets annoying when you get people going, how come you never shoot at home? Are you ever really at home? You living in a garage with your DeLorean? No, motherfucker, I'm at home, all right? I just don't often shoot here, but I am now. I do it every once in a while, so doing it this week.